Capricorns are changing the story of their relationship to their destiny. So it is now like, okay, my destiny is this, it's not that. And I think you can, so to tell the story of the goat that climbed the mountain, you know, sit down, friends. Let's sit down and talk for a moment. Before Pluto moved into Capricorn in 2008, Capricorns wanted power for power's sake. And that's not your fault. That's the way it was done on Earth. Power for power's sake. And Pluto moved through Capricorn for 15 years. This is the last time in your life that you will have the sun in Capricorn and Pluto in Capricorn at the same time. And so this whole time you've been climbing a mountain of success, climbing the mountain of fortune, climbing the mountain of this. And many Capricorns have gotten to the top of that mountain and have said, what, this is it? This is what I was climbing for? And so what's happening now as Pluto moves into Aquarius is that your values are going to change. And so your destiny now needs a new story. You weren't destined to only climb that mountain. You were destined to do whatever you saw when you're on top of that mountain. That's your destiny. What did you see on top of the mountain, goat? That's your destiny. So it's time to rewrite your destiny, turn your script into heaven and whatnot. Mercury in your sign, retrograde, says that the way your mind and your ego responds to yourself must now change. So you put yourself down? Do you pat yourself up? Do you doubt yourself? Do you fall into worry? What is your response to yourself? Are you giving yourself a that a girl or a that a boy? Or are you saying to yourself, I could have tried harder, I should have done harder, it wasn't perfect? Your response to yourself is actually either livening up the party or ruining the party, because Mercury trining Jupiter is in the house of self-love. The way your mind responds to yourself and the way your mind thinks about responding to yourself is killing off your self-love, which is then killing off your potential to manifest your personal dreams and what your heart really wants. And what your heart really wants is actually the next narrative. Okay. So when you get to the top of the mountain, what you really want is what your heart desires, which is a new age Capricorn right there. That is a new era Capricorn. A Capricorn going after their heart, very, very rare in the old era. It happened. It was very rare. Okay. In the new era, Capricorns are always going after their heart, and they're making heart desire the main course of business. And that right there is the engine to conscious capitalism, by the way, is Capricorns going after what their heart wants. So the way you talk to yourself ruins the party of self-love or amps it up. Now, Venus opposing Uranus says you have to change your boundaries in public and your social relationships and where you position yourself in public so that Uranus and Taurus can manifest your personal dreams. So what the astrology is suggesting is if Capricorn's dreams aren't taking off, it's because you're still defining yourself in public a certain way. Time to change that billboard or that sign or whatever, that signature in your email. Time to define yourself in public differently for you to have your dreams come true. Maybe you tell them you're actually a rock star, not a lawyer.
It's serious.